Hi, everybody. This is the investing teacher, high school science teacher, teaching others how to invest. In this update video on the 2% a month challenge, didn't really do too much this week because I'm transferring most of my funds from Vanguard to Schwab because they have lower commissions. I'll go over a few positions that I did do, a few positions that I'm thinking of for next week or whenever my funds do move, and some possibilities for you guys to do as well. We're also going to look at the Schwab Smart Street program, which I think is very useful, and how it might be able to get you better trades in the prices. Let's get right to it. All right, everybody, just wanted to remind you guys to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We do 2% a month challenge update videos every week where I go over different positions that might be possible for you guys to earn the same thing. I only really did one position this week, and I was on GTE, pretty small company. They do electricity in Colombia and Ecuador. Electricity is pretty useful, as I could imagine it from Texas. Luckily, we had a lot of electricity this week, but the water was not very good. I sold it on 218. Day of expiration was 319, so a month out. This one I'm going to take a bit of a gamble on because the stock price was at 96 cents. And the strike price was $1. So I'm actually selling a put at a higher price than the current price by 4 cents. However, I made $146 in premium with just 6 positions. So $500 return $146 in a month. That's if the stock happens to be higher than $1, which may or may not happen. The delta is 0.4, so that's a bit risky. Let's see what happens. Just curious. The main reason why I did it was I did open my new Schwab account. I did finally put in $500 into it, and I decided to do this first position. I first did 5 cash secured puts at 1. With the premiums I earned, I did a 6th one. So I'm using the premiums from the previous to make an extra position, pretty much for free if the stock price goes over $1. For total premiums from now on, I'm just going to write the total premium that I receive and then subtract the fees each month. The main reason why I moved from Vanguard to Schwab is it costs $1 at Vanguard per option trade, but Schwab costs 65 cents. Doesn't sound like much, but already 6 trades, saved about $2 in commissions just for this one particular position. So that's the main reason why I did it. Now, for Schwab, I kind of unfortunately, but we'll work on, I got approved for level 0 in option trading. So I could do the same things that I was doing before in the challenge. I could do covered calls. That's when you buy 100 shares of a stock. You could do covered puts or cash secured puts pretty much, where you have money in your account and then you're making a position. So for instance, I had $500 that I put in from my bank into Schwabs to start it out, and I was able to do that previous position. I'm going to have to wait probably another week, maybe 2 weeks for the money from Vanguard to go to Schwab. So it's going to be a pretty light next few weeks, but it's okay. Could use a little bit of a break. All right, next I want to go over the Schwab StreetSmart Edge trading platform, where it does have a very unique ability to walk limit orders. Essentially what that means is, let's say the bid is at 20 cents and the ask is at 30. What you could do is start the process at a little over 30, maybe 35 cents, and then go down 1 penny in whatever time period you want until your order is filled. So I did this recently with the GTE position, and I was able to get a little bit over the midpoint. The bid was 0.2, the ask was 0.3, and I was able to get 0.26. So let me go over exactly how that works. Okay, so here I have the StreetSmart Edge program up, and PLTR is one of the positions that I've been very closely paying attention to this week. For instance, if I was looking at the February 26th, that's 9 days away. Current price is $25.17. And let's say I was interested in the $22 cash secured put. The bid was 0.45 and the ask is 0.5. This is a pretty good return for about a week and a day, and the delta is 0.18. Stock currently is shooting up a bit because ARK did another big purchase of it. Anyway, so 0.45 is the bid, 0.50 is the ask. So for order type, we could go to walk limit. My start, I'm going to sell to open. Obviously, I want to get as high price as possible, so I might do 0.55 here, go above the asking price. And then the end price, I don't want it right at the bid. I might do, say, 4.47. It's going to change 1 penny for every 2 seconds as it is now. If I wanted to, I could change the time, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever you want. It's going to start at 55. As it is now, 10 seconds later, it'll go to 54. If no one bids, 10 seconds goes to 53, 52, and so on. Eventually, it'll hit the ask price. It's going to try to fill the order at the ask. If not, it goes down a penny, and so on until you get your final price. You can make your end price the lowest amount that you're willing to take for the position as well. So I did that for GTE. GTE, the put at the time for next week, for next month, see it has order here, 0.25 to 0.3 is pretty much the same as it was in the morning. And then you'll see I started at 0.35, went down, and eventually I did my smart limit order, and I was assigned at 0.24. Okay, so I do like this particular way to go about making orders. You don't have to manually put them in. You can just literally let the program do it for you, and it'll try its best to get the proper order at the right price. So if you're interested in using a different platform, I do like Schwab a lot. They are part of TD Ameritrade, and a lot of people like the Thinkorswim platform, which I'll go over the stock screener in the next video. But they'll probably end up merging together and using a lot of the same programs after. All right, next I want to go over 2 possible positions. A lot of my subscribers are saying this is the favorite part of the video, so they can get some ideas about what they might want to put Kesker puts on. We're going to look at a weekly on PLTR again, and then we'll look at a monthly in INFI. Okay, the first one is on PLTR, has a lot of movement lately. As of Thursday on 2/17, the management is able to sell a lot of their shares up to 80%. So the stock price did dip a bit. It's now down to 25.18. I like the February 26th at 23. So you get a little bit of a cushion, about $2 change. And the stock is up a little bit in after hours on Thursday night. You'd get $76 per position. So in a week, you could get 3.42% return if it doesn't go lower than 23 in a week, or $76 per position. Has a pretty good amount of downside still, up to $2. This is one that I'm going to be personally doing. I might even go a little higher compared to 23 because I really do want to own the shares. I think long term PLTR will be good. They essentially are software as a service, or SaaS, and they do a lot of government contractors, also starting in the private sector like BP, and trying to help them with big data to analyze the data that they do receive and to use it in more meaningful ways. Another one for a possible monthly is INFI. They are a pharmaceutical company, so you do have to be a little careful of that. But the stock price is $3.83. You could sell a monthly put at $3 and earn $32. So a little bit over 10% return. INFI does have quite a bit of a cushion here, where you could earn, again, 11.9% in a little over a month and a day. Again, good returns, and has a good margin of safety. So those are 2 possible positions to consider. And if there's any other positions you'd like me to analyze, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, and I can help you out with that. All right, that's it for this week. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. I'm going to do another update on SNDL in the next video because I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. I did do a Kesker put at 2, and it's most likely going to be assigned, so I'm going to most likely do a covered call, but I'm just going to let that expire, take the shares, and then sell covered calls at that point. If there's any questions, feel free to let me know. Again, I'm the investing teacher, high school science teacher, teaching others how to invest. Like, subscribe, smash all that good stuff. It does help out the channel. Thank you for watching till the end of the video. Be safe out there. Just personally, we didn't have water for 2 days, and the electricity was pretty much on the whole time, but we did have some blackouts for short periods of time. So be safe out there, have fun, and make some money. Have a good one.